Amazon Prime Week. You hear that phrase, and you probably think, okay, big deals on Amazon. For years, that's been the story. But here's the twist we're diving into today. Something really interesting is happening. This huge shopping event. It's not just Amazon's game anymore. It's having this massive ripple effect across the whole retail landscape. So, we want to explore how other businesses, maybe like yours, can actually ride this wave. And for this deep dive, we're looking at a really insightful article from NMI.
Yeah, and the data from NMI is pretty compelling. Just look at 2024. U.S. consumers spent, what was it, a record $14.2 billion online during Prime Week. That's up 11%. But here's the part that should really make non-Amazon businesses sit up. They saw a huge 52% jump in clicks and a 41% increase in actual transactions during that same week.
Wow, okay, 52% and 41%. Those aren't small numbers. That definitely shows it's bigger than just Amazon.
Exactly. It's not just a little bump. It signals a real shift in how people are shopping during that period.
So the big question then, for businesses listening in, is how do you actually tap into that? I mean, realistically, competing head-on with Amazon during their own event sounds daunting. Is it just about catching crumbs, or is there a smarter way?
Well, that's the key insight. It's less about direct competition and more about understanding the broader context. Prime Week has essentially become this major summer shopping holiday. Think Black Friday, but in July. And younger shoppers, especially Gen Z and millennials, they really get this. Last year, something like 58% of Gen Z and 53% of millennials shopped during Prime Week. And crucially, many were actively looking beyond Amazon for deals.
Okay, so they're already in shopping mode, browsing around anyway.
Precisely. The intent to buy is already there across the board. They're not just locked onto one site.
That really changes the game. So if the shoppers are already looking around, how does a business actually capture their attention? The NMI article lays out 3 key ways.
That's right. 3 practical strategies. And the first one is interesting because it's not just about deep discounts. It's create limited time bundles and exclusive offers. The idea here is focus on creativity and perceived value. People aren't only hunting for the absolute lowest price. They're drawn to clever bundles, maybe unique combinations, or getting something extra, something exclusive.
Like a package deal that feels special, not just cheaper.
Exactly. Think curated sets, maybe a related service for a limited time. It feels more unique than just 10% off. And remember, the data shows 87% of consumers say they're more likely to shop with brands that offer instant rewards or personalized perks. Value isn't always just the price tag.
I like that focus on creativity. So, okay, value bundles first. What's the next step? Because even with a great offer, getting them through the checkout needs to be smooth, right? Especially when competing with Amazon's speed.
You nailed it. That's the second pillar. Match Amazon's speed with frictionless checkout. The insight here is that every single click, every extra field they have to fill out, it adds friction. And friction leads to abandoned carts. We've all done it. You need to make buying feel almost automatic, effortless, because that's the expectation Amazon has set.
Definitely. I admit I abandoned a cart just last week. Too many steps.
See? It happens all the time. So things like stored payment methods, letting customers save their card details securely, automatic card updates so expired cards don't kill the sale, and definitely digital wallets. Apple Pay, Google Pay, these are becoming table stakes. Consider this. Over 70% of Gen Z are paying through apps daily, and half of all consumers say payment convenience is a major driver for where they choose to shop.
Okay, so bundles for value and super smooth checkout for convenience. What's the third piece of the puzzle from the NMI article?
The third one ties it all together. Maximize next-gen payment options and meet consumers everywhere. The core idea is that modern shoppers, especially those younger demographics, they don't really see a hard line between shopping online or in a physical store anymore. It's all just commerce. One continuous journey. So your payment experience needs to reflect that.
You mean being able to start shopping on social media, maybe finish on the website, or even pick up in store?
Precisely. That's omni-channel payments. Unifying the experience across your website, your app, social channels, physical locations if you have them. It needs to feel seamless for the customer no matter where they interact. And behind the scenes, this means having integrated solutions. Systems that handle payments but also connect with your rewards programs, your customer data, plus, ideally, plug-and-play functionality. You want tools you can implement easily without needing a massive IT project. That makes so much sense. It connects everything. So pulling this all together, Prime Week isn't just this isolated Amazon thing. It's a genuine, major opportunity for your merchants. And for you, as their partner, it's about providing the tools and strategies so they can actually capture that widespread shopping intent and convert it, whether they sell on Amazon directly or not.
Absolutely. It empowers them to compete effectively during this peak time. And maybe, just to leave you with something to think about, how can you take these strategies, the bundles, the smooth checkout, the omni-channel approach that works so well for a seasonal peak like Prime Week, and apply them year-round? How do you build that sustained growth and loyalty, really preparing for this always-on, everywhere commerce journey that goes way beyond just one big sale event? Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. To learn more, read the full article at nmi.com.